Definitely gonna do so. I'm around papers. All you see is papers, papers,
Yeah.
papers. It's all that. So that's
My guest today connected with me via Zoom from the Bay Area in California, and he's the producer, rapper, singer, songwriter, i-Juggle. Here's my chat with him. How you been, man?
this is in my back cave working on finishing this album.
Nice. I was just listening to the Jungle Solstice,
Okay.
this jungle track from the last production.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
What's new?
Gas prices? No, I'm playing. The music. We got a new app coming out with the music. What else is new? The oldest of my heirs, she just went off to college. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
growth,
Congratulations.
growth is new. Everybody's growing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Things been on your sides.
What's that? On my side?
Yeah.
Just trying to survive the summer and spending time with family, with the kids. We've been going to lakes around here and trying to spend time outside when it's bearable.
Hmm.
And yeah, just been offline for a while and I mean, in a
Man.
way, not really offline all the time, but
Yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah. But excited to see all the new music that's coming up like everywhere, and really excited to hear what more is coming, and
Yep.
um, yeah, start going out more to shows and stuff. I've been staying at home.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That is what a wise man is doing right now. He has a plan and he's executing it and he stays out of the way. Because there's a lot going on outside right now. So,
The last week, one of my friends shared this. There was this event in a neighborhood here in St. Paul called the Rondo Days.
mhm.
And I was like, sure, I was like, I haven't been out in a while, so I went to check it out, and Kwame was there, which was a nice surprise, to see that he's still like doing shows, and it was like free and open to the community. So it was
Mhm.
nice to see like families and all kinds of people like enjoying the music. That was pretty nice, like during the day show, which is not usually my cup of tea. Where are you? You're in Texas?
Nah, I'm in Cali.
In Cali, okay.
Yeah. I'm back.
Depending on where you are, it might be hot too.
Yeah, I'm in the Bay, so it's warmer, but you got the wind
Yeah.
by the water.
Yeah, what's new with the Bay?
Nothing except prices.
Okay.
That's the only thing ever going on in the Bay is high prices.
Dude, I was surprised with the gas prices yesterday here. I can't imagine what it was
Yeah,
today. Like,
yeah. The Frisco is ridiculous.
yeah. I think
Same
we're around $4 right now per gallon.
Yeah, they Frisco like 7 and change, basically $8.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, but some people are happy about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll get the elephant out in the room. If you take over a certain territory's oil supply, and then you making a deal with another people who have an oil supply. There should be no reason why this is going up, but I just have questions sometimes.
Well, what's interesting is that I follow the news from Bolivia still, unfortunately.
Right.
And I've been working on my Portuguese lately, so I was like watching some Portuguese TV, and it's like it's going everywhere. It's going up everywhere, and that drives up the prices for everything. And it's like most people I know, my friends, my family are like going through it. It's like
Right.
it's heavy.
Goes down in inflation. And here in my news for my family over there in Trinidad. Trinidad is right across. Like you could look at the southern tip of Trinidad and see Venezuela.
I bet.
They've been opening. So basically, the U.S. just opened all the old naval bases and reopened and took over.
Oh,
Is Yeah. So it's not just about Venezuela. It's about the
oh,
whole
okay. The
uh,
whole region.
quote unquote protecting the waters or the borders of what you call America.
Right.
You got a heavy presence out there, and then now you bring in Navy SEALs out there, so that you up to something.
Wow. Yeah, a friend of mine is in Puerto Rico, and like even a month ago, she was telling me that they were bringing back like a lot of airplanes and a lot of like military units, starting like to be based again in Puerto Rico, which, whatever, like no wonder they're asking for so much money in Congress, and it's just like most people are opposed to it. Like everybody I know here are not happy with it, And it's like, yeah, what do you do? What can we do about it? Like, that's not gonna like get us in jail or like kill us or anything. Like even just going on the street like can get you killed. But it's like, yeah, we're waiting for the elections. It's like it's like the same
Yeah,
game.
it is the same game. That's so to segue back to what you started with. Jungle solace is basically what the two words imply. We are in a jungle. It's a
Hmm.
lot of wild things going on. It's up, it's down, and you see conflicts and people just fighting and controversy. And in the midst of all this shit, people trying to find some type of peace. So
Right.
that's why I say the lyrics. Take a little moment. It's about that time I started seeing clear. The blind is leading the blind. So it's just the jungle looks like a whole bunch of the blind leading the blind to me right now at this point.
Hmm.
Because everybody's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So that's why I say a wise man, like you said, um, stays in the house, that comes up with a plan for if you got heirs or children and your son or your daughter, and you tend to them because
Yeah.
they they watching, and we in a different time as far as like with the AI, people are learning. So the most significant thing is you implant that, leave a seed in them so that they be confident. That's what I'm saying, like really growth. I mind my children, and this is my way of showing them like I can create something that nobody has control over. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah, that's a good message. Like you can be your own boss.
pretty much. I mean, they don't want to tell the people how to be self-sustaining. If you have your own water, if you have your own fruits, if you have your own electrical source, you're not gonna. There won't be this concern about how corrupt the government is. You get me?
Right.
So them controlling the trade has always been a thing. They want to control the trade of sugar, the coal, whatever is whatever territory makes enough money from. How they want to control that. If we had our hand in it, that's why they say the power really be the people. But
Yeah.
who control it.
Yep, I got a poster at a community event in Minneapolis a couple weeks ago that says where there's people, there's power, and it shows pictures of flowers with bees. You know? It's like yeah, if we are able to communicate with our community, if we are able to share, you know, our needs and our needs as a community, like that's what drives communities forward, you know. And I've seen a lot of that here in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, ever since last winter. Uh, so many people just getting together and helping one another. It's like, yeah, like it shows that at certain stages, like, you know, the government isn't needed. And you know, it's like there's enough suggestions and uh signs that it's a time for change, you know, in different ways. Like there's been historically, like in different
Yeah, this is there's nothing new under the sun. A lot of things are repeating. This is just an update to the simulation, if you will. Uh, then power structure change. You got new people in power, or those who are challenging the power structure. I'm sure you should. I'm sure you heard about it, but a lot of people in the West, they're worried about data centers and AI.
hmm
So I'm not gonna lie, this musical project I wasn't supposed to know. That's the title of the album. Is meant to counteract AI music. Didn't produce it, so I would want purposely somebody to put my music in an AI filter to see if you can whatever. Because at this
Yeah,
point, we have reached a stage where people are forgetting that you can't take away experience. The pricelessness of trying to change a transmission, trying to build a fence, just anything, any real life experience, and anything you put your mind to, AI can't give you that.
yeah. Hmm. And that's so it's so basic and so simple, you know. But I was thinking about it, and it's like, you know, it's there's this whole hype about it, and it's like it's it's always been there, you know. It's this there's this illusion that AI is about to take over, and it's like no, it's not. It's always been there and controlled in a way, and yeah, it might get out of its framework and it might do some things, but it's like that's part of it. That's part
Yeah,
of its environment too, you know.
yeah.
It's
That's
like
it.
you
It's a
can't
tool.
escape
It's a
that.
tool based tool.
Yeah.
And then you got to look at it like a lot of the magic be in the words. So you got a prompt. The prompt is giving it a command. So the
Right.
authority still comes from
Yeah.
the people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it is only, then it's a data collection center. That's really
Yeah.
what they're storing. The irony I think to it is that it uses water. That's a little like funny
Yeah,
ass
a
thing.
lot of water.
It's a shit ton of
Yeah.
water,
Yeah.
but it's just interesting for this thing to go. It needs something that deals with clarity. I'm just saying it's interesting if you look at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you said something long ago that I could say now in this interview that I don't think people realize. Like you see, in music, we didn't know how to be our own music publisher, right? So that IRSC code that
Oh
you
yeah,
generate
yeah.
now,
Uh-huh.
the IRSC code, once you can generate that, or once you have that, you are now a music publisher. You are
Yeah,
your
yeah,
own
yeah.
music publishing company. Now, as far as how you use it, if you're going to interface with other ISPs, which is TuneCore distro, or you want to go solely to Spotify, it's just based on the person's understanding of how to command and prompt the code, the word, the number, because
The
it's really
tools.
yeah, the tools
Yeah.
of using what they give you to saying that to say that we're more in control and we're more powerful than we may be aware of this time. And the capitalism will always exploit the mind of ignorance. And for the person who I'm just glad I figured it out. Now that I know, okay, the IRSC code that is generated for the song, okay, this is what I do with it. So this project, hence why I have my own app, is I'm not looking at it as just a goods or service that I'm providing. This is now an app. So that's really what the album is about. It's going to sound like I'm talking about freaking acquisitions of assets. Figured out that they didn't want me to know that you are the asset. You are the most valuable thing.
Right.
Fuck everybody else and what they doing and what they thinking. Who are you? What are you? What do you produce? What can you do?
Hmm.
Pretty much what I'm realizing, because me arguing about an orange man and some other war conflicts going on right now, that's draining. Got the energy for it.
Right. Yeah, I think it comes down to like how you spend your time, you know. Are you spending your time on like being sucked by these negative stories that are just like a black hole without an end? Or, are we actually like creating something that we can leave for our kids, like you're saying, like,
You ding ding ding, you hit it on the nail. For me, that's what I'm learning. I'm learning how to be patient, shut up. More than one. I got, three beautiful daughters and two sons. So everybody has their own personality and wants to their own vision. So my thing is to help them turn that vision and mission and manifest it. That requires me knowing when to shut that up, and then also knowing, I plant a seed and giving my idea like, yo, you can do this. So, watching them develop and to be good at it. It's a journey. I appreciate it.
that's a really big lesson to learn as a parent is like when to step back and just
Yeah, man,
figure out.
you gotta let them spread their wings. Yeah,
Yeah. And it's so
let them.
valuable when you do that. Like it really means a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have two sons and a daughter, and um, yeah, same. It's like they're so unique and they have their own interests and personalities.
Hmm.
It's just fun to watch them grow too. Cool, man. What about the music?
Um.
You got the
uh,
latest release I wasn't supposed to know. It's what like we were talking about in like briefly like.
oh yeah. So it's not officially out yet. Gave
Okay.
you what I sent you the link to. That's like an exclusive place to go listen
Oh,
to it for people that I shared it with.
thank you.
Because no, yeah, nah, I appreciate you. You've always supported the music. So as you can see, this is the actual effort, having a space where I can share things exclusively with people who really support me. And my circle is very small of people that I entrusted that to. So, and then this album, I've been getting the most messages of, when are you gonna drop this motherfucker? Hurry up, hurry up. So. Tell people this, and it means a lot to me. I had to make an agreement with myself. Got to stick to it. So as much as I wanted to, it was supposed to be out around the 4th of July. So you see where we at now. I'm not releasing
Right,
it
end of July.
until I do things in its proper order. So now that I understand what to do with the publishing, that I understand what to do with the copyright, that I understand what to do with the sync licensing, performance rights licensing,
Mm,
the digital licensing, it's going to be a greater return on investment.
yeah.
And that's really what's going on. I found out that I wasn't supposed to know, like, oh, okay, you are the author. That's funny because the number one track, I mean, the first track is called Author's Covenant,
Oh, oh,
right? And when I say that, I'm not talking about author like King Arthur, even though we can go that way. So it's a triple entendre. It's about an
oh, that's
author
a good one.
being,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's about an author, one who writes, and then a covenant is an agreement. So as always, I'm cryptic, but the jewels is to make people understand their power and like the power of your pen. They didn't want you to know what to do with these numbers. Hint, hint. SRC codes, the numbers they put you in a registry. They didn't want you to know what to do with the asset transfer, convey, assign the asset. So I'm just having fun these days and teaching this to my children. That's really the challenge or the mission. Me, everything else. I got to get my crazy out with the music. If I keep this shit, if all these songs that you've heard me do, if I kept it inside, nobody would know. And then I'm not everybody's cup of tea, so I appreciate the people who listen to me and they're like, okay, what is he talking about? Because that is the whole intent and to make you look at this jungle. How do you find peace or have solace in a jungle? So every word, every title it has a meaning, it has a purpose and an out. I was not supposed to know. Because when you know something, you ain't gonna really to fool you.
Oh, you were cutting out a little bit, but you were talking about the title.
Yeah, yeah. I was not supposed to know. So what I just said is that when you know something, it's hard to fool you. Like now, if I sit at a table and talk about worth and my value with my business and me making music, I know way more than I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just about.
Sweet. I got a couple more minutes before I think it might end on its own when it's
Okay,
ending.
okay, okay.
But where can people find you again?
So I'm finishing the. It's going to be a website along with an app that will come out with the official release, and then there will be a Bandcamp link where they could. I'll pass it and forward it to you, and that's really how I'm doing it. Direct to consumer, more personal relationships with people who like if somebody I know, like somebody got the album from you, know about it. I want to see people say, "Hey, shout out to Clandestine Channel for putting me on to this." It put them in my database
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
where you'll be able to find it. Any of my social media links, just click the link in the bio. I'm sure it'll take you where you can get the album. Appreciate you as always for
You too, man. Thanks for always like trying to give us like some jewels to listen to as far as like mixes and the writing. Like I know you must write a lot constantly, so keep it up.
definitely gonna do so. I'm around papers. All you see is papers, papers,
Yeah.
papers. It's all that. So that's
No, I can
writing.
tell. I can tell.
Yeah, the writing is paying off. Yeah, man.
All right, you take it easy, man. We'll be in touch.
Take a breath, don't get comfy, they tell fans not to step. Nah, hold like exact how they track.
Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and check out our website, which is clandestinoradio.org.